So I'm joined here today by some of our Leaders for Tomorrow scholarship winners. Congratulations and thank you for joining me. Just to start, can you tell me what it means to you to be selected as an Oil and Money Leader for Tomorrow?
All right, thank you. My interest in the Oil and Money Conference stems from the fact that the conference have not only served to me as one of the apotheoses of global oil and gas and energy discussions over the years, but a conference that seems to aggregate the key stakeholders, CEOs, financiers, and government agencies. Bringing them together in the same room. And as an ambitious and young professional in the industry, an opportunity to be part of such a gathering is a most sought after opportunity for me, as it enables me to network with my peers and also with the global energy stakeholders. And also, attending this year's conference is compelling for me, as the theme of the conference is not only important but also pertinent to key questions I have as a young professional in the industry about the multidimensional challenges the industry faces, about such as the energy transition, digitization, as we heard just now, and also reduce carbon footprints in the industry. And attending the industry has been very, very insightful so far.
Thank you. And what have your main impressions been of the conference so far, or your key takeaways?
So I really had a good impression actually. So all the CEOs were talking about the energy transition, and they were committed to develop the renewable energy, so that's very important, and to invest in it. So that's something very important for the future and for us as well. So I think we are the young generation, and that will be important for us to face these challenges. And I think that would be really a good challenge for us, and quite exciting environment to try to be able to meet this challenge and to develop more about this renewable energy and not be focused only in the oil and gas. And there were some protests outside, and I think that the CEOs and the leaders that were here during the conference, they heard them, and I think they took that into account for the future, and that's very important that everyone is on the same line for the energy transition. So I really had good impression of this conference so far. Yeah.
Can I ask you how important for you it is that the industry has a clear transition strategy?
Well, I think it's super important for the industry to have a clear energy transition strategy, because there are so many uncertainties in the industry. We see many people talking about climate change, energy transition, and current situation, but no one have a clear result or answer what is this oil and gas industry will go into. For instance, yesterday we read from McKinsey's report, very interesting about returns on the power generation for oil and gas industry. It's now very optimistic, and renewables costs are declining, can compete with the CCGT costs. Will renewables replace oil and gas in power generation in the future? What are those utilities companies going to do? Also, we face the competition from EV in transportation sectors with oil. Today, the Nobel Prize just announced that in chemistry, about 3 inventors of EV batteries win the prize. That's very inspiring news. And we can see a lot of EV penetrations in China, in Asia, in US, a lot of other countries. Will EV compete with oil in transportation in the future? Also, I'm working in LNG industry. There are so many uncertainties in this industry, like we don't have a global market clear price, and we don't know if LNG is a global commodity in the future. Or many environmental people criticize that gas infrastructure will be a stranded asset in the future. What's gas role in the future to support renewable energies? It's not very clear. And for oil and gas industries, how to do the transition to be clear, because solar and wind are not commodities. There's no liquidity market for them. So it's not like traditional oil and gas market. When we're doing the transition, what is the future framework for the companies to enter it, to become another global commodities for solar and wind energies or other strategies? So that's very important for me to see the future energy transition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And can I ask, do you see yourself being an instrument of change for the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've just started my Masters in Petroleum Geoscience at Imperial College London, And we're in such a period of change, and my course is kind of focusing on the different energy solutions and how we can kind of combat that. And the industry does need new talent, and this is why this conference is such a great opportunity to kind of work on those energy solutions. And I think we are very instrumental in that change, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very
joining me.
much.